Made in China, does that box them?
Yeah, that'll box you. That'll box you. When we was cheap, I mean, when we was kids, we seen Made in China as some cheap product. We ain't buying that bullshit. And then the Italy and Europe and all that, we felt like those were great products. Nigga.
Who said that though?
They had to box you.
Who said that though? Who told you that? Who taught you that?
Who taught me that?
Italy was the great products and China was the trash products.
Growing up, I knew. Growing up.
So did you just find out that it's like, so you grew up?
You didn't go to the alley? You didn't shop at the downtown alley? What's funny? Y'all niggas didn't. Yeah, come on, like. Y'all didn't. It is a stereotype. Like, y'all didn't find that. Y'all didn't see that when y'all was kids?
Made in China?
Y'all didn't think those are cheap products when y'all were kids?
Shit, I think everything.
Whether it was cheap or not, they made it to you.
George, you been wearing Jordans. You thought Jordans was the shit. You was waiting in line for Jordans, right?
I fuck with Jordan.
Okay, made in China.
What that got to do with anything?
You just said you don't fuck with made in China. It's cheap.
Italy. I didn't say I didn't fuck with made in China.
This is some Italian Jordans. You see the leather on these motherfuckers?
Yeah, Jordan.
King John Wans.
Yeah. And you know where Jordan 2s is made? You know where Jordan 2s is made?
Where?
Nigga, Italy, nigga.
Italy?
The Jordan 2s, nigga.
Those are worst Jordans.
To you.
Nobody buys the Jordan 2s.
You don't, probably.
You don't either. You don't got no Jordan 2s, nigga.
I don't got no Jordan 2s.
I love this shit.
That's because I wore them to death. I wear all my Jordans to death. I don't save shoes.
The leather changes.
I don't have no.
Was the leather different?
I don't have no fucking clear boxes.
Leather's so soft.
Yeah.
My top so
I
soft.
don't have no clear boxes.
That Petty leather.
Yeah, for sure. Who gave you these, Luigi?
This nigga just turned his back on the swap meet. He said, I ain't wearing nothing made in China, nigga. You was at the swap meet shopping?
I was at the swap meet in China, but at the swap meet, but you can compare that shit. We used to compare that shit to cheap shit. That's what I'm trying to say.
So are you planning on getting up there with the people?
What it was they was putting it in the box.
As soon as you get up to that door, because you don't fuck with niggas that look like, as soon as you get up into that door, soon as you get in that bitch, you slamming that motherfucker.
What door?
And looking out the penthouse floor. On all the niggas. Huh?
What door?
The door you going for? What door you said you want to get up there?
I've been in those doors before. I've been in all those doors.
That's what you just said. You just said
I've been in all those doors. You don't want to put yourself in no box at all, bro. I've been in all those doors. You want to build your company for the world and the masses to go to. You feel me? Have an exit plan.
Nah,
if you go over here and see, it's like, okay,
you talking
cool.
about exclusion. I'm not saying exclusion.
Go ahead.
You said, because it sounds like black owned sounds like exclusion to you, to where like, hey, white people or any other
they get a chance to say fuck you. That's what it is.
They have a chance already. That's the thing. They already have a chance.
They know they don't if you don't put the label on it. It's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
If you don't put the label on it, they have less of a chance to say fuck you.
So you hiding who you are.
You have to, nigga. Out here,
just like all them purses and everything else that got exposed. Paris and France was buying everything from China and putting their labels on it.
Let's have
all that
Danny
Louis
Brown
Vuitton
here,
shit, all that Gucci shit, Chanel shit.
Yeah,
it comes from China.
Please.
Some of it do, some of it don't. Some of that shit is built right there in Europe, nigga. They building that shit by hand, making that shit by hand, nigga, right there.
So would you be mad? Because you just got, for Christmas, you got all that, Louis Vuitton stuff? Would you be mad if somebody was like, hey, that's not the shit from Paris, that's the shit from China? You gonna stop wearing it? You gonna stop?
No, but that wasn't my argument. My argument was niggas get boxed in, and they got boxed in to think shit was cheap, like you saying. Oh yeah, that shit was China. Yeah, that shit from China. Like that's what niggas just got boxed in with. You don't want to get boxed in. You feel me? But hey, they stick together. Here's the message. I'm doing it up, man. Y'all want it anyway. Fuck it. But they sticking together.
Shit from China is cheap. You said like I said. I don't look at shit as China from cheap. Shit, nigga. That's where everybody trying to get to. That's the source.
Right now.
Nigga trying to get to the source, bro.
Because you can get quality products.
Cut the middleman out.
You can get quality products from there, but that's what we was taught. That's what they was boxed in. That's what we was taught. That's what I was taught. That's what I knew when I was a kid. Going to the alley, downtown alley, buying them cheap ass toys, buying cheap ass shit, like all that shit. We like, oh hell no. We gonna go over here and get this shit. You feel me? When I get some chili, I'm gonna go to X, Y, and Z and I'm gonna go get that shit. Amen. You know what I mean?
Hey man. You gotta work with your budget at the end of the day. You gotta work with your budget at the end of the day, man. Everybody just can't go buy shit from Paris and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta work with what you can afford.
Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that though, but you could be boxed in doing that shit. It just what the conversation was just being boxed in, putting a label on it.
Okay.
Putting a label on it. That was it. Just putting a label on it. Don't put no label on me. Just
don't
be
put
worldwide.
black on in front of your business.
No, I wouldn't. But that's just my choice. You feel me? Because it gives niggas out here to be like, oh, that's black on. I ain't fucking with that shit. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? Come try it first. And then I could be able to tell you like, hey, yeah, black on, oh yeah, that shit cool. You feel me? Don't have a nigga be able to tell you, oh no, nigga, I don't fuck with that because they see the label. You feel me? Yeah. I think that's what it is.
So this is my last question on this. If you say a business, right, and 90% of your customers, or you like confirm was racist, right? Would you be okay with that?
If 90% of my customers was racist,
yeah, like you get it's a clothing brand, and then they racist though. They don't know it's your brand.
I don't give a fuck because I'm selling a product to get money.
But I'm saying, so when you see all the social media posts and they reposting your picture and everything,
a business is to produce a product to make income. I don't give a fuck if you racist, nigga. Okay. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you racist, cool. You fuck with the product,
I'm saying, I
straight,
get that.
cool.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
And then get your money.
I get that.
Like that's what it is. But
I get that.
You don't want to. You don't. At least I have a gang of customers that's racist rather than not have no customers. Because these niggas then said, "Oh, then fuck that nigga. He black and you ain't. Nah, I ain't got no dollar."
It's you know.
You know what I mean?
Depends.
That's all I'm saying. These niggas used to be putting labels on us, and I don't want nobody to be out there. Let them put no label on you. Because that shit is trash. You know what I mean?
All right, but I don't feel like the people feel forced to put it. I think people are doing it to represent for awareness. I don't think they're looking at it from an aspect how you're saying it, like, it's going to box you doing this. I think people are like, hey, if it box me, so be it. But nigga, I'm representing. I'm a black owned. So I want little girls and little boys to know, like, this business is where it's at and it's somebody that looks just like you. You know what I'm saying? I think it's from that aspect with a lot of these companies. I don't think it's more so like, I'm just using it as because I need support and I'm going to try to extort the black community. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to a certain extent, yeah. But I ain't out there, trying to preach and tell all these motherfuckers. It's more so for my family and everybody that's surrounded by me. Like, we can do this shit. And then if you extend it, cousin and family, like, yeah, nigga, we can do this shit. More of us should stick together and we can do this shit. I don't need to be out here highlighted on a commercial.
Download Prize Picks and use code FMW.